I'm Liz Diamond. I live in Roslyn. And this is my friend Wendy. And we do rescue. And I never thought in my retirement years that I'd be spending all my time rescuing animals. And that's what I'm busy doing. Because we're coming every month to these meetings, trying to impress upon you the urgency of the situation with the cat population in Nassau County. And nothing's been done. As Stu just said, we have an interested party who has the money, who can fund a shelter. And we provided the members of the board with a contract that you could give this person to explain exactly where the money would come from and what would be needed in order to implement this shelter. And it's not been given to this person. Nothing's been done. The ball just keeps getting dropped, and it's a disgrace. I have a cat that I am caring for, that I have been feeding for 10 years, that had a really bad leg, and I had her trapped, and I had to pay to have her trapped. And I found out it was an aggressive sarcoma in her leg. And if we had a town shelter, I could have taken this cat to the shelter and I could have gotten some immediate medical help. But instead it had to come from my own pocket. I've spent thousands of dollars on this cat. This is one cat out of 20 that I care for. She had her leg amputated. I sent her to the best surgeon on Long Island to save this cat. We're proud of the work that we do, but we can't do it alone. And it's really unfair of each and every one of you not to help us in our quest. I want some answers. I'm sick and tired of every single month coming here and pleading with you and telling you about all the cats that are dying in the street and have you nod your heads and do nothing. Please tell us what's happening.
So we have met and we talked about a long-term and a short-term solution, and Stuart talked about the voucher program, which is the short-term solution, and the long-term solution, which would be finding some sort of outside funding, private funding for a shelter. And we are working through the proposal that was presented. You have to understand that when we get information as a government, we cannot just put out a proposal to a private individual without running through all of the potential fiscal impact on the town, without running through legal, requirements, without really checking all of the boxes.
So how long will that take?
I have never done something like this before. There has been outreach once to individuals outside of the town. I will continue to do outreach.
It's been
and
weeks,
I will update
Lorraine.
you. But it hasn't been years that you've been working with me. It's been several months that you've been working with me.
Really. We're working with Nina and Stuart.
Yeah.
I mean, she's new to this. We've been meeting with Stuart and Nina.
But nothing's been done.
You say that, but yes, there has been things that have been done behind the scenes.
Is the
Things that have been
voucher
done.
program implemented?
No, it's not.
Have you
But
reached out to this donor that's willing to donate money for our
Yes.
cat shelter?
Yes.
Yes, we have, but you have to understand, is the advanced surgical pavilion at Northwell Health built in 3 months? No. Are parks built in 3 months? No. None of this happens as quickly as we would want it to happen. And on today, International Cat Day, I'm glad that we're talking about this. It is a priority, but it really just takes longer than we would like it to. It just takes longer. The process
So is it
has
going
to
to be
followed.
done before the end of your administration? What's realistic in terms of the
So
timing?
this is not my
How much
administration.
longer?
This is Supervisor DeSena's administration.
Well,
But
you're
my
all
term,
members of the board.
but my term, I will work as hard as I can until my term is up on this project. I am the proud owner of 2 rescues. I empathize with you, and I know how important this is.
Ladies and gentlemen, is there any possibility, could you just get it at the shelter now where they have once a month, they have the free spay neuter clinic? Could you folks just set it to twice a month? Could we do it every other week? 2 times a month for spay neuter?
So the supervisor will be providing a budget, and we're going through the budget process. So I would like you to ask the entire board and the supervisor to put this into the budget,
That would
and then
help.
we will vote on it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Carolyn,